What is going on, everyone? It's here again, here for you, some Call of Duty Ghost, and today, playing a little bit of domination here on the map Strike Zone, and this is actually going to be the first episode of a series we're running on my channel called KEM Strike Saturdays. Longtime subscribers may remember a series, or two series in fact, from Modern Warfare 3 I did. They were Moab Monday and Moab Friday, and there's going to be essentially the same thing. The series revolves around people sending me in Moabs, and I would go ahead and upload them, link their channel, talk about what they did in the gameplay, kind of break it down. And it was a win-win for everybody. And we're going to be doing the same thing here within Call of Duty Ghost. Our first episode here is actually going to be with the Honey Badger on Strike Zone. And it's on the PC, which is fantastic. I love looking at the field of view. Look at that field of view. We have these next-gen consoles. These amazingly powerful next-gen consoles. The next generation of console gaming. And we don't have an FOV slider? Come on, look at the FOV. Look at the gun. Look how cool that looks. That's from the FOV slider. I want that. For whatever reason, we can't have it on consoles. It's a shame. But this first KEM Strike was actually sent in to us by a guy named Alex on PC, 2K13. There's a link to his channel in the description if you guys want to check him out. And today I'm going to be talking about exactly what he did during his KEM Strike to help break it down, maybe improve you guys as players, maybe make it so you guys get some KEM Strikes yourselves, especially here on Strike Zone because it's one of the better maps in the game. Now what he does throughout this entire gameplay, for the most part, is he dominates the B flag. Right now, the entire enemy team is spawning in there. You know, they have C, they have A. Well, they're losing C right now, but they have C, they have A, and they're all spawning within B. He's going to keep popping in, taking in 1 or 2 kills, popping back out, follow his teammate in, doing what I like to do a lot, which is kind of using your team as UAV. And I can't believe he got that dog right there. But use your team as kind of UAV. It may sound like a douchey thing to do, but waiting for your teammates to run in to make sure it's clear is a lot smarter than trying to go in yourself on your 10 kill streak, right? That's a bit smarter. So right now he's actually taking cover here behind B. He's going to be looking down there towards they're coming up from the A flag. And hopefully his teammates would hop on and capture B, but apparently not. So now they're starting to hop up and capture B. Just continuously staying alert. You notice throughout this gameplay that he really aims a lot. And I talked about that in my How to Have a High KD video, is you constantly want to be aiming. Always at a constant state of readiness, because in Infinity War games, you die really quick. All the guns seem to kill rather quickly. So you really want to make sure you're constantly at like a state of readiness, a state of awareness, so that if someone surprises you, you can't have the one up on him, right? And you'll notice that he does that throughout this entire video, which is definitely a fantastic thing. He's making his way out here towards the middle, and he's kind of looking around towards A, but right now they're not spawning at A, which is pretty common on Strike Zone for them to spawn down in what we call the Pro Shop, which is that building between A and C. They're basically spawning in down there. It's probably the most popular spawn point on the map, other than B, of course. So he's kind of sticking around A right now. His teammate's picking it up, but he knows where they're coming from. They're coming from the Pro Shop. I mean, it's pretty obvious from everyone. So right now he's trying to watch all your flanks. The map itself is pretty easy and pretty linear in that there's set walkways. There's a left way which goes to C. There's a middle. There's a right side that goes to A. Then there's B. And there's a long hallway in the middle. It's pretty simple to kind of predict where people are coming from. Strike Zone is one of my favorite maps here within COD Ghost. Solely just for the fact that you can easily tell where people are coming from. It's not one of those maps. Village from Modern Warfare 3 was like one of the biggest offenders in my opinion, with having like a circular layout, and Chasm here on COD Ghost. Oh, it's so bad. It's one of those maps where you really don't have an idea where the enemy team's coming from. Strike Zone's the opposite of that. You kind of always have an idea. He cuts back through B. He's making his way down towards around the C flag, trying to get a different angle on the enemy. Picks up his KEM Strike right there. And ladies and gentlemen, that was about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds it took him to get that KEM Strike, which is a pretty fast KEM Strike. My KEM Strike, which I got on Stonehaven, took probably 8 or 9 minutes. But then again, it's also Stonehaven, and of course your interactions would be fewer and far between. I don't know if I should mention this or not, or if I have mentioned it, but this particular gameplay was played on the PC Ground War. Well, actually, no. I only know if it was Ground War because on PC, I believe 9-on-9 is kind of standard. I'm not sure about that. I've never really played much Call of Duty on PC. When I play PC, it's mainly Skyrim or Borderlands 2 or other cool stuff like that, or Minecraft. But either way, we're going to fast forward here towards the end of the gameplay when he actually calls in the KEM Strike, because after he got it, he kind of held on to it because he, I'm assuming, as well as myself, hates Strike Zone. I hate Strike Zone when they blow it up. After the KEM Strike goes off, like, the KEM Strike comes out of the care package and it just blows up the map. I hate it. I hate the blown up part, but the pre-blown up part is fantastic. But either way, we're going to fast forward here towards the end of the gameplay when he actually calls in the KEM Strike. And here we are towards the end of the gameplay. As you guys can tell, he is just tearing it up right now. He still has over 70 kills, using essentially the same strategy if you're looking around. He's constantly, whenever he turns around a corner, he's aiming, which is something I like to do a lot. And he's staying in a constant state of readiness. And I'm sure as well, the fact that he didn't blow up the map with the KEM Strike earlier helped him get the 75 kills that he does have right now. So that was definitely a good thing. But either way, that was this week's episode of KEM Strike Saturday. If you guys like to send in your guys' KEM Strikes, be sure to do that. Send me a personal message here on YouTube. Link me to an unlisted video. And don't have any commentary on the video. No color correction. Just send me the raw file. Then we'll be able to post up for you like I did here for Mr. Alex on PC 2K13, which right there he is in the chat. GG. 86-7, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic gameplay. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Remember to leave a rating and check out Alex in the description. Have a great day, guys.
I was banging 7 gram rocks, that's how I roll.